You can create custom motion graphics without writing code or building complicated storyboards. By using AI, you can generate them through a simple conversation. The process relies on two inputs: a text prompt describing the movement you want, and a few reference screenshots of the style you're looking for. To get started, you need an active Claude subscription and a screenshot tool, both of which you likely already have. This workflow condenses hours of manual timeline editing into a few minutes of clear instruction. The first step is to find an existing motion graphic that matches the layout and style you want to build. Take a screenshot of the first frame and the last frame. If there's a specific movement in the middle, like a bar filling up, grab a screenshot of that action as well. If you're making a graphic for a talking head video, your assets will be slightly different. You'll need a screenshot of your own brand's UI and a transcript of your audio to ensure the text on screen matches your voice. Once you have your assets, head to Claude Design. You'll need to select the correct mode before you start prompting. Anthropic updates the layout often, so you may need to look for the template dropdown. Ensure you have the animation option selected. Next, upload the reference screenshots you captured directly into the input field. Your prompt needs 3 pillars: a description of the reference images, a step-by-step sequence of the animation, and a list of any text you want to swap out for your own branding. When you submit the prompt, Claude will generate a functional version of the graphic. It will likely be a solid starting point, though it may require a few adjustments. This first iteration serves as your structural base. It maps out the movement and elements so you can begin the refinement process immediately. The initial output often contains minor timing or layout errors that need to be addressed in the follow-up prompts. A common issue is staggered motion, where a progress bar or an object moves in jumps rather than a continuous slide. Simply asking for a smooth animation usually fails because the AI interprets the word vaguely. It may soften the jumps without fixing the timing logic. You need to use mechanical language. Tell Claude to steadily increase the entire time, so the element reaches its full state exactly when the graphic ends. This specific command forces a continuous movement that plays without stuttering. Layout errors also occur, such as text that is too tightly squished together, which is difficult to fix with text commands alone. For these spatial issues, use the markup tool found at the top of the canvas. Activate the tool, highlight the crowded element, and describe the specific change you want, such as adding more spacing between a dash and a number. Once you refresh, the second version will show the corrected spacing and the fluid timing you requested in your prompt. This iterative cycle, combining specific timing commands with visual markup, replaces the manual work typically required in traditional video editors. When the graphic is finished, you'll find that there is no native button to export the result as an MP4 video file. The official workaround involves downloading project archives and running local conversions, which is a slow and cumbersome process. It is much faster to use a visual capture bypass to get your file. Expand the animation to full screen and use a standard screen recorder to capture the playback. This method produces a high-quality video file that is ready to use immediately, bypassing the platform's technical limitations. You can now drop that newly recorded file directly into your video timeline, right alongside all of your other media assets. You've gone from a static reference screenshot to a fully branded, moving asset without ever touching a keyframe. You can even combine styles by giving Claude the code for 2 different templates and asking it to merge them into a single sequence. This workflow moves the difficulty away from manual timeline editing and toward clear communication. High-quality motion graphics are now achievable by anyone who can accurately describe a sequence of events.